Avoid hurting your feelings. May the Lord bless you and allow us a few minutes with God together. Psalm 142, 4-5 says, "Look at my right hand and see, for there is no one who acknowledges me. Refuge has failed me. No one cares for my soul. I cried out to you, Lord, and I said, you are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living." Let me ask you something. Have you ever dropped a soda or a seltzer water and then tried to open it? What happened? A disaster, right? Ignoring the reality of wounds and disappointments in your life, hiding them, or keeping silent about them is the least helpful response. It involves deceiving yourself into thinking that everything is fine, which only continues to harm your self-esteem and your emotion. It's like shaking a can of soda really well. It's worth the example because one day he will explode. Lying to ourselves can harm our self-esteem, relationship, trust in others, and ability to feel and have positive emotions. You'll never get over your wounds. You'll keep them hidden until you confront your emotions and confess them to God. David today tells us that he went to God and he asked him for help. David admits that the Lord is his refuge, and you and I need to do the same. Because if you don't control your emotions, these will control you, and you will be manipulated by your mood. If you consistently let your feelings guide you, others may take advantage of you. Worst of all, negative emotions are Satan's favorite tool. He will use fear, resentment, and worry to wreak havoc in your life. David claimed that his source of comfort, provision, and strength was in God and only God. Considering all that he suffered and all that David went through, it would have been quite easy for him to repeatedly dwell in those feelings. Instead, David gave up his feelings to God and he constantly sought heavenly perspective. You can go to God at any time and let go of self-pity, self-complacency, self-denial, trusting that God cares for your feelings, especially when you are hurt. God wants to heal everything that hurts your soul, but first, you have to decide you want to heal. God can't rule your life or your emotions if you allow them to rule you. It doesn't matter how many times you remember that painful moment. Bring it to God. Ask for His grace and then leave your pain at the cross. Jesus desires to be the Lord over all your emotions, including the ones you don't think He can handle. He wants to be the Lord of all your emotions. Give yourself permission to heal and avoid causing further harm to your own feelings. I want to read this promise to you that is found in Isaiah 26:3, and I'm going to add 2 words in there. You, God, will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, God. Have a blessed day, and remember, accepting your feelings and giving them to God is the beginning of your healing. So why don't you get started today?